Welcome back. The holidays are a time for cheer and celebration, but they can also stir up a lot of emotion and take a toll on our mental health. So maybe you're missing a loved one or it's your first holiday sober. So this is why we wanted to chat with an expert who can hopefully provide some help and expertise. So joining us now is Alexa James, who is the CEO of the National Alliance on Mental Illness, or NAMI Chicago. So Alexa, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks, Jackie, for having me.
So I think a lot of people know and even expect that this time of year can be especially stressful, but what are some of the signs that it's maybe having a more serious impact on someone's mental health?
We may see people really disconnect, demonstrate stress in ways that are by isolating themselves. Maybe they're not sleeping or eating. Maybe they're lashing out or acting in a more agitated way. Maybe taking extended time away from work or school. But we also have been seeing that a lot of people are really learning how to cope with the trauma or the stress and the holiday season, both financially and emotionally and physically. And so you actually may see people who are just more smartly taking their boundaries. You know, maybe I'll go to this event, but I'm only going to stay for a little bit, or I'm really only going to connect with people in my life that make me feel good. I think that what we're really excited about is we're starting to see people utilizing coping strategies that are healthy and healthy for them.
That is really good news that people are starting to apply some of these things that maybe they've known for a while but haven't known exactly how to apply them in their own life, which obviously creating boundaries is not an easy thing to actually do in your life. Can you share some of the other resources that are available for folks if they feel like they're struggling or are looking for additional support for maybe a loved one?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, there are resources, and I'll list our NAMI helpline, et cetera. But I also want to remind people who are watching and listening today that you are an incredibly powerful resource. That connect. That if you spend, a few minutes a day reaching out to somebody who may be experiencing this time as lonely or new, or Jackie, as you mentioned, maybe they're in their sobriety for the first time, or they're experiencing this holiday without a loved one. It is so powerful for you to reach out and acknowledge that and just check on how people are doing. So we say do that. You can also certainly call our helpline at 833-626-4244. We have clinicians available, even just to listen. It doesn't necessarily always have to be about a connection to a resource, just about being heard. And the other resources are your own body. Get out there, move. It's going to be pretty mild. So if you can move your body 15 to 30 minutes a day, it reduces anxiety and it increases your ability to manage stress.
What I love about both of those tips is they're both free. I mean, you can reach out to people for free, you can connect with people, and you can also get moving, move your body. So that's like, those are the best kinds of tips that you don't need to have money to access them. Looking ahead to the new year, are there ways that people can best prepare themselves and set some goals to protect their mental health?
Absolutely. I love that question because protecting our mental health should be the biggest priority that we have. So what we encourage people is to utilize this time maybe now, between now and the new year, and reflect on your year. We should be doing this all the time anyways. You don't have to have these lofty goals that may feel like a lot of external pressure. But we like to exercise the journal experience, right? And say, what's working, what's not working, what do I want to do more of, what do I want to do less of, and what am I grateful for? Gratitude changes the way that our brain processes and understands information. It builds resilience. So adding that to our goals, where am I going to find more gratitude and how I create space for that, is really important. And I think will demonstrate a huge benefit throughout the year.
That is one of my absolute favorite bits of science on the body and how it works, the mind-body connection, the fact that having gratitude and practicing gratitude can actually, release good mood hormones and all of these things that can really help us feel a little bit better about everything that's happening.
Yeah, it's really right. That and connection, compassion, doing something of service for somebody else, all of those things, again, free. The tool is your body. It can be incredibly influential in making you feel more steady.
Alexa James, CEO of NAMI Chicago, thank you so much for joining us this morning and sharing this incredible advice.
Thank you so much. Happy holidays to you.
To you as well.